Hey guys, this is Nick here from Benchmark Physiotherapy. Now this week's blog is on the top 10 things that you can do to make sure you have a healthy looking posture. I'm not going to go into all 10 in this video, we're going to just have a snapshot of my top 3. And number 1 without a doubt is to use a lumbar roll. Now I've done lots of videos in the past on the use of lumbar roll and how it can really help posture. It's really important to note that the majority of cases of spinal induced pain that we see in the clinic are actually as a result of poor posture over a prolonged period of time. Most commonly seen in desk workers, and so the lumbar roll is probably my favorite tool to help you improve your posture without having to think about it. It's as simple as placing it on the back of a chair and making sure that your backside goes wedged right into the back and the lumbar roll sits just above your belt line. 2 feet flat on the floor, nice and relaxed, and it will do its work for you rather than you having to think about good posture all day, which eventually leads to a slump posture and your upper body weight coming onto your sacrum rather than your 2 buttock bones. So second is through the use of a TheraBand for a thoracic expansion exercise. I'm just going to reposition the camera and show you exactly how we're going to do it. Okay, so number 2 tip, probably my favorite exercise that I use quite a lot in the gym and that I prescribe quite frequently for my patients to do is with the use of a TheraBand and an attachment to a wall. Now, don't worry, at home all you need to have is a door handle or something that you can wrap a TheraBand around. Now this has slight resistance on it, and what you're going to do is position yourself so that your arms are out straight, and it's as simple as elbows trying to touch one another behind your back and then out in front till you get the slack on the band, and then pulling back and trying to pinch your shoulders and your elbows together. Okay, some key points. Don't let your shoulders come forward. Okay, try to open your chest. Let your light shine forward, as they say in yoga and other postural exercises. So pulling back, pinching your shoulder blades together. Okay, holding a pen in between your shoulder blades is a good analogy. You want to repeat 15 to 20 times, 3 sets, and trying to get it done in the morning and in the afternoon. Alternatively, it's a good exercise to do at work. If you've been sitting behind the computer all day, it really opens up the chest. Remember, high repetitions because it's a light resistance. So we've got to do quite a lot to activate the muscles in your back, and getting it done every single day. Up next is the use of an iPad or how to hold your phone correctly when you're on it for an extended period. Okay, my third top tip, which is becoming even more relevant in today's society, is with the use of an iPad. Okay, so most people I see on the train in the morning going into work, or at home or in the clinic using the iPad whilst they're waiting for their appointment, or their mobile phone, or even a magazine for that matter, spend most of their time with the weight of their head looking straight down on an iPad for a prolonged period of time. Now, the weight of an adult human head is actually about 10 to 15 kilos. And for a couple of minutes with your head down, no problem at all. It's not going to cause you any issues. But if you spend an hour or an hour and a half and you do that 7 times a week and you're doing it over a period of a couple of months, quite often you're going to get neck associated pain, and it will manifest itself in headaches or arm pain or some shoulder aches. And the fix is quite simple. It's just a matter of making sure that your chin stays horizontal, looking forward, as opposed to your chin down on your chest with your head weight down. So the effect of gravity pushing down versus the effect of gravity pushing down. So what we're going to do is we're just going to simply get our elbows positioned onto our waist and hold the iPad or book or magazine or smartphone so that it is out in front. Now, you might think, well, that's a bit uncomfortable, but if you turn it, you can still hold it and use it, okay? And if anything, it's going to cut down the amount of time that you're having on the screen anyway, which is a good thing. Alternatively, if you're able to use the bottom of it and position it on a desk so that you're looking right at it, even better. Now these 3 tips form just a snapshot of the entire blog. There's a lot of good tips in there on ways that you can have healthy looking posture. I know everyone wants to have a healthy looking posture. I know they always say, Nick, what do I need to do? I know I need to improve it. I've got this lump on the back of my neck. I feel weak. I feel sore. There are ways, simple ways that you can improve your posture. So I'd encourage you to have a read of the blog. Reach out if you've got any questions and keep an eye out for more content from Benchmark Physio.